Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So it's very bracing.
Okay.
It's very hard for me to get him to move on his parts, especially side passing. It's been a struggle.
Yes.
He has a good steering wheel. He disengages hindquarters well. But moving his shoulders.
Okay.
Sometimes he gets a little fast on the trail, and he's really good at, like, I can ride him for hours on horseback. If he is competitive with somebody and he wants to be in the front of that, every once in a while, then he just kind of loses his mind.
Okay.
And so being able to move him around
Yes.
would be really important to me. I also, I want him to be more versatile. I do obstacles and things. And recently it took us to go through the pool.
Okay.
Maybe that was probably graduation. But it took him a while because he did not want to do it. And I was in a clinic, so the clinician worked with me to go through the pool.
Okay.
All the time getting him to go over the bridge. He blows his shoulder. The clinician actually was on his horse blocking him, and he blew right through him too.
Yeah.
So he would blow right through whatever when he doesn't want to do it.
Okay. Perfect. Well, let's see what we do. Thank you, ma'am. Is this the martini? Is this the martini, or is there another one? Is this the last horse, or there's another one? Okay. See, you're the martini. In show business, that's what they call the last shot of the day, the martini. All right, so just hearing the other explanations and seeing the other horses, before we even see the horse move or anything, do you see how you can already assume that it's lack of control of the head? I mean, yes, we think we have a good steering wheel, but if they're just blowing out on us, you saw that horse almost, not this one, but the other one almost blew through the fence, and there was nothing I could do. I was pulling, and he's floating or blowing through the shoulder. But it wasn't the shoulder that I needed. It was more of his head, so I could disengage his hindquarters, so I could keep his shoulder honest. Really, yeah. So we're just gonna start by getting that back lightened up. So much of that, how do I get my horse backing up faster? So much of it's just adding energy. People, they come to it so slowly and so quietly. Oh, my horse is backing up. Come on, back up. Look, I chased him one time and look how weary he is. It's amazing the horses that can back up real lightly, how that will go to everything else too. All of a sudden they'll start giving their head lightly, they'll start giving their butt lightly. So the trick to moving the shoulder is keeping the head. Everybody knows, or most people know, if you can pull their head far around enough, they have to give their butt, right? But the thing is, people will be trying to move the shoulder by kicking or spurring or whipping, but they give the horse their face. It's the same trick. If I can get their head bent enough and keep them moving forward, he doesn't have a choice. The trick is to keep them moving forward. Now all of a sudden, look at him crossing over in the front just because I'm walking towards the shoulders. You see that shoulder moving on? Make sure to have control of that face and keep that forward momentum, the same way as the side pass on the wall. Do you notice how some horses, the whole time I'm just barely breaking their head loose, I'm just barely asking for them to get a little flex. The next horse, I don't say anything, do anything, but all of a sudden I'm working on way more advanced stuff. I'm working on the hindquarters, I'm working on the shoulders, I'm working on the leg yield, the side pass, immediately, right? What's dictating what I'm doing? The horse. If the horse can't turn his head, well, I sure as hell can't not turn his head and move his butt. I need to get him giving his face first. Then once I get his face, then I start moving his butt. Well, I have a horse like this that the first little touch on the face, he's looking at me. Oh, and he gave me his butt. Well, immediately, 1, 2, what comes after 2, 3, work on the third body part. Whatever the horse gives me, I'm working on the next thing that needs help. So if I come out and the horse gives me 5 steps, I'm working on number 6. If the horse comes out and gives me 8 steps, I'm working on number 9. So whenever you see me working on the first step, the first step, the first step, the first step, it's because the horse won't even give me the first step. So the horse dictates how quickly I move along. I never want to be the horse's limitation, right? And so many people, whatever the lesson is or the practice is or the session is, every horse has to do the exact same thing. Oh, 20 minutes on this one, 20 minutes on that one. Oh, your 30 minutes is up, I'm sorry. But what if her horse does everything in 15 minutes and there's nothing else to show it did everything? And then your horse takes 45 minutes, it takes an hour. That's how long it takes. Like horses don't understand time. You know, they don't have any idea about what time is or understanding. So my job is to try to get every horse that comes in and advance them to the best of my ability. A lot nicer right there. I didn't have to pop or do anything. Very nice. I'll tell you what, you won't believe doing this clinic stuff, how many drop dead Freds you mess around and touch that rope on their Peter and they lose their mind. They look so calm and quiet, and when you do like this for the first time, they explode. Blah, kicks and tongue out, teeth out. What are you doing, you pervert? And the thing is they'll lull you to sleep. You'll think, oh man, the audience will kind of go to sleep. This is gonna be a boring horse. And then out of nowhere, nobody's even looking, and bam! Stay. I almost got castrated by one of those boxes one day. I was working a Welsh cob that was a little insane in the membrane. And finally I get him. Like, he's the type of horse that blows through round pen doors and runs cars over and things like that. And I finally get him broken up, and I'm out there in the obstacle course working, and he doesn't want to go on the water box. And I get him where he jumps over it, perfect, jumps over it, perfect, jumps over it, perfect. And if you keep rolling him back, it slows him down. Finally, he slows down enough, and he hops it with the front end, his back end hits it, and it shoots a charro of water up in his manly bits. And he jumped like 4 foot in the air, but with his back end, not with all 4 feet, just his back end. And I looked down, and the saddle horn was by my feet, and I was in the air. I was like, oh, that's not gonna be good. And it wasn't good. They asked me, how are you doing? Okay. Those are moments you just don't forget. Oh, this really like locks you in there. Yeehaw! First things first, let's get them nice and soft. So I always forget to mention, if there's any of this tech that you guys like, we have a case over there full of stuff. It's supposed to be like more, my manager's gonna get on me for not saying that more often. We also have a membership program. Anything that you learned here or anything else that you wanna learn, we have like 100 videos in a library and we add 8 more videos every month. If you wanna see the how-tos to do everything, you can get, it's like Netflix, you can get a monthly subscription and that gives you crazy deals on all the tickets to all of our stuff, discounts, but most importantly, the information. And we've spent years making those videos to show you how to do everything. Stuff like this spiral. And this winter, if you get cold and you're freezing your tits off, you can come down to Mississippi. Whenever it's snowy up here, it'll be warm down there. Just ask our hostess with the mostest. She'll tell you. No, I'm just kidding, in all fairness. I think she thinks I'm a liar because I told her to come down. I said, come on down, it'll be great, it'll be so warm. The one time it snows in 20 years, 20 years I've lived in the same house, I've never seen snow. The one time she shows up, blizzard. Oh. Usually in December, you're in a t-shirt and a polo, it's like this temperature. Like for us, this is winter. Yeah. Okay, so what's gonna stop that shoulder plowing out or them running sideways, I call it floating, is right here. Whenever I pick up on his face, he needs to give that hindquarter immediately. What that does is, the way that young horse was like running away with me sideways, if he would do that, then when I touched here, he would stop running that way and change course for me. So I'm making sure your guy really understands, give me your butt or I'll make you give me your butt with your face. So notice when I do this, I really pick up on him. But look how much lighter his butt is getting. All of a sudden, I slide my hand down here. And some people ask, oh, you don't do it with your leg? Understanding the history of human beings, there has never been a human that physically kicked the horse over. If you kick a horse and they go forward, or they go sideways, or they go backwards, or they go anywhere, it's because they want to. Okay? Me kicking is just a cue. It's just pressure. It's just, hey, it's the same way as me clicking. You click and never move the horse. You click into a horse that wants to move, that moves. Okay, got it. But there, get you a horse that doesn't want to move it, click to it and see if that works. So it's the same way. So what I want to do is show him that I have a manual override. And my manual override is these reins. What does that mean? That means is I can physically make you give me your butt with these reins. I can physically grab you by the face, make you kiss your own butt and make your butt move. What does that do for me? If the horse underlying knows without a shadow of a doubt that you can make it happen with the reins, this allows you to never have to use the reins. Because now, fast forward a week from now, You touch with the leg, then you grab him by the face, you touch with the leg. Oh, he's moving his butt. You just sit here perfectly still, touch the, right? But it all comes down to that underlying respect of the reins. And that's what a lot of people mistake the cues for what's actually making the horse do it. Your leg is not actually making the horse do anything. Your leg is just warning him that if he doesn't move his butt, I'm gonna grab you by the face, I'm gonna make you. Okay? Whenever I stop, you know, these legs coming up, you know, when you get a real finished Western horse, you just kick your legs up, they sit. This is just me warning you, God damn it, you better stop. Or I'm gonna grab you by the face and I'm gonna pull you into the ground. Right? All these things, no matter what discipline or what culture or style, all these things, the idea is to use your legs so that you don't have to use the actual manual override. Because the quieter we get on the reins, the more responsive the horse gets. The more we overuse the reins, and when I say overuse, that the horse doesn't listen, so you have to nag on them and nag on them and nag. They just get duller and duller, and then whenever they don't want to do something, they just blast off and go wherever. I want him to be so weary of me grabbing the reins that, I mean, a bomb could go off, but if I pick up these reins, yes. All these horses here you've seen today, aside from the last one, and the last one figured it out on the long lines, all the rest of the horses, by the time that we got halfway through the session, we just pick up the reins and their head would get there before I could get a hold of them. It wasn't they were standing straight and I had to grab them by the face and maneuver them around. No. As soon as I pick up the reins, they say, oh. And then the way that you get that bomb-proof parade horse or obstacle horse or polo horse or shooting horse is that they have more respect for these reins than they have for whatever it is that they could be afraid of. That even if they're worried about you shooting, you pick up these reins and, ooh. Okay, I don't like the shooting, but I'm gonna stop because you asked me to. So that's how important this exercise right here is. So right here, so whenever he just tries to flex in one rein stop on me, then I start bumping him to let him know that I'm not done with it. So he gave me his face. He's starting to get real light in the face and he doesn't want to brace up. So to let him know I just don't want him to one rein stop, I keep pressuring him by ding, ding, ding. There we go. The other thing, the more you do that, look how their head drops and gets lower and lower. You'll have that horse's head in the dirt, which isn't a bad thing. It's not great for gating. All right, so you got turned backwards. That shut off is forward. There we go. So this is how I teach the side pass right there. He already knows how to go forward. We have that forward momentum. Pull his face towards the wall. He's side passing to the right, so I'll put my left leg on him. Notice every time he tries to stop and get too straight, I'll point him back towards the rail. I'll point him back right to keep that forward momentum. Because that momentum is more important to me than having him standing perfectly sideways. I can teach him so much quicker if he'll just go. You know, if he'll just keep those feet moving, fixing it is just a matter of small adjustments. But once he goes 2 or 3 rounds around here sideways, it's only going to get easier and easier. He's going to want you to touch his face less and less. Next thing you know, you're ready for an obstacle challenge. The horse, you put your leg on him, he side passes because he doesn't want to get checked. Important things about side passing. Don't get all crooked and funky. Don't look down. Look straight. Look where you're going. Okay? People like to side pass and look here at the line. And the horse is like, what are you doing? Sit back, look up, keep the horse balanced. Whenever you're doing that, don't fix his face. Don't fix his face until he does something wrong. Yep, that's an obstacle. So a lot of folks, whenever they're gonna side pass, they get here, they get all crooked, and they get the horse's head sideways, and they give the horse the chance to make the mistake. Sit straight, reins on his neck. I don't want to turn, I don't want him anything. I'm sitting back, I'm looking up. I don't start touching his face until he starts messing up. There you go. Sit back, look up. My eyes are straight, my hips are straight. So whenever he gets crooked, it makes him uncomfortable. But what I don't do is, and I tell you, you see some people come into a class and they say, side pass, please. And you think, what is that? What is that move right there? You look like Spider-Man, like making a pose for a poster. Let's see if we can find an obstacle. Hey, will you throw me that soccer ball? Yes, sir. You'll just toss it out. Thank you. Okay, so this is not a great example. Sure. There you go. And leave it all up like that, where it's all crunkly. Leave it up where it's tall. Okay, perfect. All right, so whenever he goes to try and make a move away, I'm gonna leave him on a loose rein and I'm gonna pressure him. On a loose rein, he can only make a decision of left or right. When he does that, I'm gonna pull him the opposite and disengage his hindquarters. So worst come to worst, we're serpentining back and forth as he's looking at that. If he's serpentining, that's great, because his mental pressure on him is nothing but a left, right, right, left, right, left. It's easy for me, hard for him. That is the name of the game. You don't want to be working hard. If you're working hard, you're doing something wrong. All the pressure needs to be on the horse. It needs to be easy for you. And if that's not the case, you need to change your approach, because you never want to be mano a mano. You never want to be me against you. It always needs to be you're so far ahead, you're outthinking them 2 or 3 steps that left, right, and the horse is that's how you win with overwhelming odds. The horse doesn't even have a chance. He doesn't even think. After 1 or 2 arguments with you, conversations with you, he thinks that you're so far superior that he has no chance. So he doesn't even try. He just says yes ma'am to anything that you ask. Where we get into trouble is when we let that horse draw us into arguments. So you see people kicking. When I see a person and a horse kicking and snatching and fighting and jumping through the air, I don't see a bad horse. I see a horse and a rider arguing about who's in charge. Okay? You should never argue about who's in charge. It should be obviously and abundantly clear. Sit back, look up. Good job. That's step number 1. First, you have to pretend and act like they're going to do it to start with. Don't start, again, just like the side pass, don't start fixing it until they mess it up. Okay? It's the same way with the trailer. I see people and they haven't slept. Why didn't you sleep? Well, I was worried about the trailer. So they come for the first time in a month, 2 months, 6 months. They get the horse out every day. Everything's fine. And one day they come in. Halter. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Why are you telling them it's going to be okay? You're freaking them out. Then they walk to the trailer and they stop and they look at the horse to make sure he's still a horse 3 or 4 times. And then they take 1 step in the trailer and they turn around to see if the horse is still there. Well, you just stopped the horse and you're freaking him out and you're looking at him hard. Of course he's not going to go. You should just grab the horse and walk on like you expect him to go on. Are you ready? Your turn. First things first, turn around, go right back over that tarp like it's no big deal, like you're not even thinking about it. Sit back, look up, heels down. There you go. So it's important to look at your destination. You've been looking up the whole trail ride, and now you're looking down. The horse is like, why are you looking down? What are you looking at? Is there a mouse under me? What's the deal? People will do that. People will be going, and all of a sudden they look at a log, and now the horse is like, what? Is that log scary? Is something wrong with it? Okay, perfect. Now come over here. and you're gonna use this little bitty chain as a barrier. Perfect, stop. Now you're gonna side pass him to the left. Okay, so sit back, look up. You just ride straight and start tapping with that, yes, we're going to the left, your right leg. Tap, 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 tap with that leg, wake it up, kick, 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 hard, there you go. There we go, straighten up his head. Sit back, look up, kick, 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 kick. All right, pull that right hand to your right hip. Right hip, right hip. There we go. Perfect. All right. Okay, stop. All right. You're doing great. Let's start there. Whenever you pull here, you're asking for the shoulders to move. When you pull here, you're asking for his butt to move. So he started giving. He said, okay. He started getting, what happened is he started getting ahead with the shoulders. So what did you do to fix that? You brought the rein across his neck and pulled the shoulders around even more, and he completely spun. Here, when he started getting ahead with those shoulders, if you grab with the right rein and pull it towards his butt, that'll straighten him up. If he starts getting behind, lead hand, his butt hand. Lead hand, his butt hand. Come back to me, put him right here. Okay, don't fix his face, okay? Just start kicking him with that left leg. Kick, kick. You can open your right hand just a hair, not very much, and that goes against his neck, not letting him turn. Kick, 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 kick. Kick more, kick more, kick more. Pull him to the left, to your left. That's okay. So right there, when I say pull to your left, he was already going. I need you to pull to that hip of yours. Okay, yep. All right, so start kicking with your left leg. That's it, sit back and look up. Pull to your left hip, over your hip, over your hip. Yep, there we go, and stop. Absolutely. So this right here, to this hip, that's the shoulders more. Yep. To here, that's the hindquarters, move your butt over. So anytime that his butt gets behind him, you wanna open up and pull here and move his hindquarters. All right, so you have an obstacle on that side, change directions. There you go, sit back, look up. Okay, don't fix his face until he makes a mistake. Okay, start tapping with that right leg. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, kick, 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 kick. Sit straight, look up. All right, point him that way. Use your left hand, point him to the left. Great. All right. Now what I want you to do, you're doing great. You have to figure out where to touch, how to make the adjustments, and how to sit, right? The way you do that is get out of the standstill. You're getting yourself in a funk. You're thinking it too much. And this is very common. This is not uncommon at all. Don't feel bad about it. What I want you to do is I want you to come down this rail, okay? Start pulling his face to the right towards his butt. There you go. That's it. Go forward, release a little bit, go forward, sit back. Okay, no problem. So you gotta go forward first, and then small adjustments. There we go. Keep going forward. Release, let him go, and do it again. Right hand, right leg. There we go. And release, let him go straight. Pass the ball. All right, follow the rail. Pull him to the left, follow the rail. There we go, go straight again. Let him go straight 2 or 3 steps. Sit back, look up, okay? Right hand, right leg. There we go, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, release. Do the same thing, right hand, right leg, sit back, look up. That's what I'm talking about, release, let him go straight. One more time. Pull him to the right more, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, change and do the same thing to the opposite side. Go forward first. Your left hand goes to the left pocket. That's side passing. That's side passing right there. That's all there is to it, okay? All you gotta do is just get coordinated with the adjustments. Sit back, look up, give him his face. That's it. Look where you're going. That's it. Any more adjustment you want, just pull his face a little bit more towards his butt. All right, perfect. See, now you see how you over pulled it? That's the great thing about this is it shows you just how much you need. So I prefer to have them almost straight, but not quite, because as soon as you pass it, then they stop or they turn the wrong direction. And when you figure out those adjustments and you can get it real soft and easy, and you can get that horse adjusting and straightening up, it's amazing for leads, for lead changes and controlling that hip. It's amazing for controlling that hip for the side pass and the leg yield. But more importantly, it helps you figure out the adjustments. When people say, oh man, the trainer has great hands, or this guy's awesome, or that girl has great timing, what they're talking about is just that. It's the ability to pull and release at the right time for the horse to understand, oh, this is what you want. Well, how do we figure it out? By a boatload of practice. You know, so my side passing doesn't look like that, but guess what? I've had thousands of horses that I've got the opportunity to pull around and see what their reaction was. You practice that just for a few days, you'll figure out, okay, this means move your butt. This means move your shoulder. This means move your butt. This means move your shoulder. Very quickly, maneuvers are going to be so much easier for you. At the same time, you won't be thinking so hard that you lose control of your body. Because right now, whenever you go to do something, your body gets forward or crooked or sideways, and that's all just from overthinking it, right? The easier you make it and the more nonchalant, okay, move your butt, okay, move your shoulders, move your butt, move your shoulders. All that, that's what breaks those body parts down. So aside from him giving, which he was a little stiff, him giving, now it's just a matter of figuring out how to maneuver. You have any questions? Back him up, ask him. Oh, with the spiral. Okay, so just start walking him in a circle to the right. Touch and release. Yep, you're doing great. Flex him a little bit more to the right, A little bit more. All right, lock that hand into your leg. Now lean back and start pulling with your left. Pull and release with your left. And release. So every time that he takes a step back, release with his left. Good job. Good job. Those big, you shower that horse with releases, it's like a neon sign. Hey, cold beer, cold beer. Well, go left, go left. It's the same thing. You ever wonder why it blinks? Because it gets your attention. It's obvious. I mean, I wouldn't know because I've never been to a bar, but what I hear is that that's why they do it that way. Does that make sense? You get them soft there, that side passing drill is going to be great for you. Once you just figure out where the buttons are and what works what. Yeah. Well, and you have the habit of coming over here, and that is not the butt. You could turn a horse's head all the way crooked this way, and if you're going over the neck, the shoulders are still going the wrong direction. So in him not going over the pull and him not going over whenever he goes to run off, if you grab him by the face and you pull your hand goes there, you just stopped his forward. Now he's facing the fear. You do that once or twice and he's like, oh, I can't get away. So now he tries. And that's the whole point. It's for him to just try. Yeah. But don't pull in, pull out. Yeah, exactly. Pull here. Okay, so give me a couple exercises real quick. I want you to walk forward. Okay, now I want you to take your left rein and pick up your left rein and spin his butt all the way around. Disengage his hindquarters. Pick his face up over to his, not across, that's his shoulders, to his butt. There we go. Do you see that butt moving now? That's the butt, all right? When you do this, that is the same way from the ground I got him to move his shoulders. I got him bent, and then I pulled his face towards his shoulders, and what did he do? He shouldered over more. Yeah, outside. If he lays on your hand, ding your hand, ding, ding. There you go. And don't be afraid to pick his head up and over your leg. Yeah, put your leg down. Put your leg down. And don't be afraid to, hey. Outside, there you go. Bring that hand towards his butt. There we go. You see the difference? Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. When I say control the head, control the horse, I mean that very literally. I mean, if his head's soft, take his face towards whatever body part you want. So that's why it's real important not to get in the habit of flexing like this, because this means move your shoulders. So you're going to use that later on. Whenever you want them to pick those shoulders up and move, or they're cantering, they're on you, I can just pick the rein up and come across, and they pick their shoulders up. Well, I can already see you're trying to get him to bend and he's blowing out, and the harder you pull, the harder those shoulders are blowing out that way. But you're pushing those shoulders. You want to be pushing his butt. Hey, get over here. Awesome. Thank you very much. Can we give a round of applause? That's some good working right there. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our video. Make sure to get in the comments below and give us your feedback. Let us know what all problems you're having, if you're having any problems with the steps, if there's more videos or problems that you would like to see. We just want to better help you bond with your horse and help fix some of your equine problems and reach your equine goals.